We at IUCN are privileged to support the efforts of Caribbean countries to protect both its biodiversity and the traditional knowledge of its people. To this end, we aim to meet this objective by building alliances with key stakeholders, and supporting the countries towards the implementation of the Nagoya Protocol. IUCN has been supporting these efforts through the project Advancing the Nagoya Protocol in countries of the Caribbean region, and is especially delighted to continue supporting the ABS legislative preparation of each country that is participating in the project. Today, we are here to further the goal through the presentation of information and the facilitation of discussions on the issue of legislation and bioprospecting in the Caribbean region. Recognizing the value of Caribbean natural resources, many countries are in the process of signing and/or ratifying the Nagoya Protocol and fully incorporating its measures into their legal and policy framework. It is therefore our pleasure to continue to support the participating countries in providing a transparent legal framework for the effective implementation of one of the three objectives of the CBD. And as you were introduced to it, it's the fair and equitable sharing of benefits arising out of the utilization of genetic resources. In fact, we would like to take this opportunity once again to recognize the recent deposition of the instrument of ratification by Antigua and Barbuda, as they have become the second of the CARICOM countries to ratify the protocol. Furthermore, with the work being undertaken to identify the resources within the Caribbean that are eligible for protection under the Nagoya Protocol, the IUCN would like to take the opportunity to reassure the Caribbean representatives of our commitment through this project to identify genetic resources from which benefits have been and may be derived for the Caribbean, identify experts within the region capable of working with governments and individuals on issues of access and benefit sharing, as well as identifying a regional strategy that may be used to address the issue of ABS on a collective basis. IUCN thanks the Caribbean countries for the opportunity to contribute in the strengthening and promotion of an enabling environment to provide governments, civil society, academic institutions, private sector, local communities, and indigenous peoples with scientific evidence and legal and policy mechanisms that support the country's decision-making process and the strengthening of access and benefit sharing through a rights-based approach. Additionally, IUCN looks forward to continuing its support of the work of the Caribbean countries to encourage economically inclusive development, as well as the promotion of respect to culture, traditional knowledge, and enable equitable sharing of the benefits of one of the most precious biodiversity hotspots on the planet. Again, on behalf of IUCN, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you for welcoming us here and for allowing us to help to support the promotion of the Nagoya Protocol and its ratification within the region.